we will now go into the first lesson, okay, which will be about trigonometry. So we will divide trigonometry into these three major lessons, okay? So itong naka-blue will be one lesson. Second lesson will be about oblique triangles, okay? The third lesson will be about spherical triangles. Okay, so we'll start with the basic angles and measurement, okay? Then ano-ano yung mga trigonometric functions involving angles, and then if papahanap sa yung trigonometric function values, paano natin makukuha yun, okay? Then also the solutions on right triangle, okay, using Pythagorean theorem and sine cosine of real numbers, okay? Without further ado, okay, let's go to the intended learning outcome for this first lesson. Okay, again, there are three major lessons for trigonometry. This is the first lesson. Okay, so at the end of this lesson, the student shall be able to convert angles in degrees to radians and vice versa. Okay, so pag binigyan tayo ng angle na naka-degree, okay, convert natin into radian measurement, or the other way around. Given tayo ng angle in radian measurement, okay, i-convert natin into degree measurement. Then second is find the missing side of a right triangle using Pythagorean theorem. Okay. Then third is identify and evaluate the 6 trigonometric functions of a given angle. So pag given tayo ng certain angle, ano-ano yung 6 trigonometric functions na pwede nating makuha. Okay. And then evaluate the angles using inverse trigonometric functions. Okay? Coming from the 6 trigonometric functions, pili tayo ng isa, and then kunin natin yung value ng missing angle. Okay? So, ito yung kailangan nating ma-build up. Okay? After the lesson, kailangan ma-develop natin ito sa inyo. Okay? Na kaya niyong gawin ito lahat. Okay? So, let's start. So, introduction to trigonometry. Trigonometry is a combination of two Greek words. Okay? It is actually a contraction, okay, ng dalawang words. Trigonon, which means triangle, and metria, which means to measure. So, basically, pag kinumbine natin yung dalawang words na yun, we'll have the basic meaning of trigonometry, which is the measurement of triangles. Okay, now, trigonometry is divided into two major types. Okay, we have plane trigonometry, and the second one is spherical trigonometry. So for plane trigonometry, meron din siyang dalawang branches. We have involving right triangles, and then the second one will be about oblique triangle or obtuse triangles. For spherical trigonometry naman, this will be involving spherical triangles. Okay. Now, for the first lesson, we'll be focusing on right triangles lang muna. Okay? So, what are the formulas? What are the things that we need to consider when solving right triangles? Okay? So, angles and measurement. So, first and foremost, what is an angle? So, an angle is a figure formed by two rays sharing a common endpoint. Now, let's explain, ano ba itong pinabanggit na two rays? So, ito yan. So, we have two rays, this one and this one. Okay? Sharing a common endpoint. So, ito yan. So, these two rays shares this common point. We call this the vertex. Angles are commonly represented by Greek letters. So, makikita natin that when we solve problems later on, mapapansin natin that most of the angles are represented by Greek letters. Commonly, we have alpha, this symbol, beta, theta, okay, and gamma. Okay, marami pang ibang Greek letters, but these are the most common ones that are being used. Okay, so for example, this particular angle, so pwede nating pangalanan ito na angle theta. Okay, so yan. Now, there are two common measures of angles, or two common units of measurement. We have degrees, and the second one is radians. Okay, now these are the various types of angles. So I'm sure you have already encountered this in your previous topics in mathematics. We have acute angle, right angle, obtuse, straight, reflex, and full angle. I will not go into the definitions, pwede niyong basahin yan. Now, what I want to explain is the relationship between these two common measures. Okay, this is actually a conversion factor. Okay, that 180 degrees is equal to 1 pi radians. Okay, so meaning yung isang straight angle, an angle that is exactly 180 degrees, this one is actually equal to 1 pi radians. Okay, so pag i-convert natin itong 180 degrees into radian measurement, yung equivalent niya is 1 pi radians. Okay, so kung 1 pi radians yung 180 degrees, how about yung 360? How about yung dalawang 180 degrees? Meaning, it will be just 2 times 1 pi radian. Or this full angle is actually equal to 2 pi radians. Okay, so more on that later as we convert angles. So before we proceed, okay, since the next things that we will be doing will be solving, okay, so you get a piece of paper for in writing the solution. So of course, ball pen and then your calculator. So yung calculator natin, kung meron kayo yung scientific calculator na FX 991, then get that. If wala, pwede kayong mag-download ng calculator sa Google app na FX 991, okay, sa Google Play Store, okay, so that meron kayong magamit na calculator. Okay, so pwede nyo ma-download yun sa inyong cellphone, okay, and use it in solving. Okay. So for the conversion of angles, so for example, convert 90 degrees to radian measurement. So for the solution, so ito yung gagamitin natin na conversion factor, yung binanggit natin kanina, na 1 pi radian equals 180 degrees. Okay? So yung 90 degrees, okay, i-multiply natin yung ating conversion factor. Now, bakit nandito sa ilalim yung 180 degrees at yung sa ibabaw yung 1 pi rad? Okay? Ginawa natin yan sa conversion factor because, okay, gusto nating ma-cancel out itong degrees. Okay? Wala yung degrees na yan, yung matira na lang na unit will be radian. Since we need to convert from degrees to radian measurement. So ito na yung nangyari. 90 degrees na given times the conversion factor will be equal to, okay, so mawala yung degrees, okay, then 90 over 180, this is just equal to 1 over 2, okay, then matitira yung 1 pi rad sa ibabaw, which gives us 1 times 1 pi will be pi all over 2 radians. So this will be our answer. Okay? So pi over 2 radians is equal to 90 degrees. If we try to check, kanina sinabi natin na 180 degrees is actually equal to 1 pi. So pag itong pi dito, sinubstitute natin yung 180 degrees. 180 degrees divided by 2, automatic it will be equal to 90 degrees. So tama itong pi over 2 na nasolve natin. Okay?